Hey horror fans, thanks for joining me for this review of The Harbinger. Alright, I'm not sure I said that right, but whatever. Cast and crew information down below. And let's see what this IMDb plot has to say to start. When a family moves their troubled daughter to a small town, and their neighbors start mysteriously dying, they fear something evil has followed them. Yes, evil following you is not a good thing. You can never escape evil. Never. Watch how many sequels there are. You can't escape it. Yeah, so this is another new movie. Not sure. Let's see. It says Prime Video. I guess you can catch this on Prime Video. I guess it's on video on demand in some places now. So we'll try to keep this as spoiler free as possible. And I'm not even sure I can explain everything that's goes on in this movie. So I won't even try. So don't worry about spoiling it, because even if I were to try, I'd probably not give it away in the right way. So with that, let's see here. I guess we'll talk a little bit about the setup here. Is you're gonna have this couple move to this new town, and are they the odd ones, or is the town a little odd? I gather to think that it's a little bit of both. The town seems a little bit odd, definitely, and I think what's odd about the parents here, the father's a little strange, but I think he's just typically strange, or he's just, maybe there's a little awkward to this, but really is the daughter here, and she's she's clearly evil. I'll just say it at that, and she had me intrigued from the beginning, because she just has this look on her face the entire time, like she doesn't give an F. And I don't know what age she is, but she's a young girl here, not a teen, but a young girl, and she don't care, and she gives you that look, and she has this look on her face throughout most of the movie, and it doesn't matter who it is, another kid, her parents. It doesn't matter who she comes across, she kind of keeps that same look where, I'm not amused by you, and because I'm not, you kind of envision her having visions of whoever she's talking to just dying the most horrible of deaths and so forth. And she's she's not going to kill anybody at the beginning, but let's just say she's going to make herself seem like, she's the center of evilness here, and soon enough the other kids are not going to want to play with her. The parents are going to have a hard time finding her play dates and keeping her in school and keeping her straight. But this is not the Omen. This is not Damon, and this is not all about that. There's more to it. Like, I kind of was thinking that maybe we were going to go down that route as it kind of started, but there's just a lot more to unpack, and it's not just about her. So I don't think that's really spoiling anything, because that's what you get at the start. But I think as you kind of see this go on, you quickly realize that it's not all about her. She's obviously a big part of it, and the family's kind of moved there, partly because of her and trying to get her away from this evil, and it really does, I guess one thing in this movie does become trying to get away from this evil. And I'm not going to tell you what the evil is. Again, I'm not even sure I could explain, from A to Z of how everything happened in this movie and the evil in this movie. But it's, a big part of this movie is trying to escape this evil that is there. It is a little bit about legend, if you want to call it urban legend or so forth. And that kind of thing. I think one of the things it does, it kind of by the end is going to kind of pile on the twists and turns here, and some of them you may guess, you may have a clue, others you're probably not, but you're just going to see this family, and it's going to tend a lot to seem like it's hey, this family's just trying to find its place. And maybe there's things in this town that are not, but I think you're gonna find, and this is a slight spoiler, but just find that they're not not everybody in this situation is innocent. The family is not completely innocent. The town is not completely innocent, and there's definitely evil about. And I think like I said, the father is a little bit awkward. And I don't know if they did it on purpose or not. There seemed to be a couple of scenes, I don't know if it was editing or what, that seemed just a little bit off, or I don't know why they did them a certain way. If it meant something, I don't know, but and I can't think of specific scenes off the top of my head, nor do I want to kind of mention them, because again, I would try to keep this spoiler free. But there seemed to be a couple of moments where it just seemed odd, and I don't know if they just left it odd because, like I said, there's some strange stuff happening here in this movie, or it was a mistake, or they just left it there and said the hell with it. I'm not really sure. But I just, I could have done with the movie just the little girl being the way she was, and just roll with that, and just make her even more evil as she kind of goes on. But again, that's not completely where this movie is. It's not solely just her. Her father and her mother are greatly involved in it. Again, this town, something is going on. Again, it is putting the pieces together to this urban legend, and that's part of it. And kind of when that's kind of introduced, then it's kind of following that, and following what is kind of unpacking what that is. You'll find out kind of some of what the evil is, and then it's okay, how do we get rid of the evil, and is that really going to work? And then it takes, it goes to a strange place. It becomes very weird. There's, like I said, it's going to try to, it's one of those movies that, as we get into that final act, and as they're kind of letting certain things, there's other twists, and then I think there's some that you're going to know, some that you're not going to know, and then it's one that kind of like wants to pile on the twist, and I know that pisses off some people, but for some reason it kind of works here, just because excuse me, it's a little strange to begin with. And I think as you're watching this, you're going to just see a lot of just weird stuff. And the father, like I said, is weird. Of course, the little girl has got her evil intentions and always in mind. And so I think, at the end of the day, it kind of fits where everything is going. They try to kind of be a little bit creepy and spooky, because they have this old man that you're going to see a lot, and he's just going to pop up randomly, and you're going to be like, the father sees him mostly, and the father's gonna be like, it's kind of thinking, who the hell is this guy? Why is he here? And why is he here in these certain situations? And you're gonna do the same. You're gonna be like, yeah, that is a creepy old dude, and what is he all about, and what is going on there? So they kind of be that in that manner as well. I think it's not hugely wild on blood and guts. Again, it is just piling on the mystery, and kind of being a little strange, and then getting into the urban legend, and then just piling on the twist at the end of the movie. I just don't know any other way to really explain the movie. I don't know. Somebody had mentioned on Twitter another movie by the same name. I don't know what it is, and I don't know if this Harbinger, or Harbinger, whatever, however you're supposed to say it. I haven't done research. I don't know if there's other movies, or this is a urban legend that most people know, or a reference to. I don't know, what's going on there, but I kind of just put it on. I took a chance on it, and its score on IMDb. Not a lot of people have apparently seen this. If you're going by IMDb. I'll be fair to it and say that it's this, out of 644, it's been given a 3.5 rating, and that is out of 10. So not a lot of people are watching this, have seen this, or people are just not liking this movie. I'm gonna take the opposite. I'm usually strangeness and oddness kind of turns me off, but I for some reason I liked it. I guess it didn't go so far out there that I was turned off by it. And sometimes twist upon twist and that kind of thing kind of bothers me. But as they kind of unpacked and whatever, I was like, okay, I can go with this. I can see this. I see where they're going with this. So I didn't. It didn't annoy me. And like I said, I the little girl alone, and just her expression and just what she was, like I said, she doesn't do anything extreme. She's she's not another Esther. She's not another Damon. She's not any of that. But just the little that she does, just whatever. I don't know. I just enjoyed that, and I guess that kind of got me hooked. And even though she doesn't carry on and do all these things throughout the entire movie, it does gravitate more towards her father than anything. I enjoyed that that in it what it was. So with that, I'm gonna give it 3 pools of blood and say that I enjoyed it. All others apparently have not. So take that for what it is. If you want to give this a chance or not, I don't know. But that's where it is for this one. So I'm giving it 3 pools of blood out of 5. As I kind of do these reviews and so forth and thinking about them this year, I've kind of been stuck a lot in this 2.5 to 3.5 range. I've rarely found too many things to really gravitate to and say that I really, really enjoyed and loved. And I know the last 2 or 3 years there have been a couple of movies that I was, I'd go to bat for and just, stood out and whatever. And I don't know, maybe it's me, I don't know what's going on, or I know that I've not seen everything to be seen this year. I know I've taken some time off from covering festivals, so I know I've missed some things, and usually some of the festival films are the ones that I've liked the most, or found a real calling to. And I know some of the ones that I've done have been in festivals, but I don't know, just it hasn't happened yet. But at least for this one, I'm probably giving it a better score than what other people would have. So take that for what that is, and hopefully I will find one that I really, 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 really want to put out there eventually. Hopefully for this year. If not, the top 5 is going to be a battle picking that out at the end of the year. But anyway. We'll end this. horoscorereviews.blogspot.com is where you can find more of my reviews. Written ones are there. The video ones are there as well. So if you want to read some reviews and not listen to me ramble on, feel free to visit the blog there. If you'd like to listen to me ramble on or just fast forward to my ratings, feel free to subscribe to the channel. Like, dislike, whatever you got to do there. No pressure. What everybody else wants you to do. And Twitter, Facebook information down below as well. Feel free to talk about this movie, why you hate it, why I wasted my time watching it, and or maybe you liked it like I did. If not, comment section below as well. And I guess I will catch you on the next review, horror fans.